I could have arrested the top person on the FBI's most wanted list, and I would still think that I was not a very good police officer. I like just name a list of things, and I was my own worst enemy. And I was living I don't know if I was just living a life of being very downtrodden and not encouraging myself. I was a people pleaser. So from the outward standpoint, it looked very much like if you would have called me and say, "Hey, Matt, let's go out," we'd have this type of same conversation, but I didn't feel like I could be my authentic self. And I had a lot of ups and downs with that. I'm divorced, and that I think a lot of that had to do with the job, but a lot of it, more of it had to do with me having such a toxic relationship and not feeling like I was seen and heard as a human being, not just in that relationship, just in general. I was not comfortable with Matt Davis. I was not comfortable with having a conversation with somebody about what I really cared about or what I really thought. Because I'd go in the other room and say, you're a real, I just had a lot of negative self-talk, and I needed help with that. And it got to the point where I had to call a friend. I was not suicidal, but I needed help. And then that led to hard conversations the next day to come into work and have to talk to my at that time I was a sergeant, my fellow sergeants, my lieutenant, and my captain. And saying that stuff out loud to them, and then them looking at me and say, "We don't perceive you that way, Matt." It was really shocking. So I think there are more people like that out there, Chris, that
Hmm.
are having that negative self-talk, and they're not. I'm just out here trying to say that's not unusual, and you can come out of it, and you can work on it, and you can stop that toxic relationship.
It's okay to not be okay.
I would say have the courage to be authentic. Have the courage to be authentic and know that there are other people out there that are willing to support you. If you don't, like, that would be my freebie. If anybody ever hit me up on social media or called me on my phone and said, "I want to be authentic, can you support me in that?" I would be all about it.
Thank you so much, Matt, for being here. And thank you, everybody, for joining us today on the Blue Watch.